Hello everyone, this is the tutorial for happy customers. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. The easiest way to play this is going to be with a capo on fret 3. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description, so feel free to check that out. However, let's jump in with the start of the song. There are 3 chords that we need. Those 3 chords are G major, which is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A string, 0, 0, 0, and a 3 on the high E string. All these numbers are in reference to the capo, so 3 up for the capo, 2 up from the capo, and 3 up from the capo. So we'll talk about strumming and everything afterwards, but let's get through what shapes we need. The second chord is a D minor chord, which is 0 on the D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 1 on the high E string. And the third chord we need for the first part of the song is a C major chord, which is 3 on the A, 2 on the D, open G, 1 B, and an open E string. Now, those 3 chords are going to loop around quite a lot, not only for the start of the song, but for most of the rest of the song. There are a few differences. So let's talk about the strumming. So slowly on the G chord we have down, up and up with some scratches in between. Then up, down, up. For me that's the easiest way to play to keep your arm moving nice and smoothly, which is something that we try and do. Then we take the same strumming pattern but share it between D minor and C. So you can see there, then change. So I'll just play through those chords twice, slowly, so you can really see how it all comes together. So, the song starts off with those 3 chords, and you're going to play them 8 times. That's going to be the first verse. Then the chorus kicks in with the same 3 chords, and you do it 4 more times, so just keep playing those chords. It then gets to a second verse, which is 8 more times around the chords, and then a chorus, which is another 8 times round. However, it gets to a bridge after that, which is a bit different, and it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this, with the full structure, so you know exactly when to play, as well as the chords and the lyrics matching up, let's say you want to sing along to it, then head on over to Patreon. There is a link in the description, couple of dollars, and you can get a handy PDF wrote out professionally. So, during that bridge, there is a difference. However, we do start off with the G, D minor, C, like we already have, do that 4 times, but then we get the change. We then go to this shape here, which, if we're keeping in the same key, is a B flat major chord. And we're going to start on fret 1 up from the capo, on the A string, and then 3, 3, 3 on the D, G, B. And then, if you like, you can bar that finger, so the 1 is down here. However, if you just play those 4 strings, it's going to be absolutely fine. So that's the first chord that we need, that's a bit different. The other chord is an A minor chord, which is an open A string, 2, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B and an open E string. And what we're going to do is cycle 4 beats between them. So like this, B flat, A minor, and a second time, then a third time, before having a bar of G major. And then at that point we have a chorus that ends the song, which is back to the main set of chords. We'll do that 8 times to get to the end of the song. However, you may have spotted that there's a really interesting guitar part in the verse and the chorus. We're going to talk over that guitar riff now. So we have this first pattern of 11 to 10, and then back to 11. This is on the B and E string. Then on the E string, 13, 11, 10, and then 13 with the B string. Notice I'm using lots of fingers there. That really helps make it a bit easier to play. Then the next part, I'm just dragging these fingers down to 9 and 8. And then I've got 8, 8 on the B string. Then 11 on the B string, 11 on the high E, and back to 11 on the B. We're going to repeat that round 4 times, and that will be the riff over that verse section. And that is basically everything you need to get through this song. So if you found that interesting, please consider getting the handy PDFs over on Patreon, as well as liking and subscribing to the channel. So, thanks to you, and thank you to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. They'll get all the content that I mentioned earlier the moment this video goes live. So, thanks to them, and thanks to you for watching. See you in the next video.